Now it's the GOP that tries to sell out America with the bogus border bill. It's gone now, but I still want to talk about it. This is, of course, your host, Dr. David D. Shine, for Saving America. And America needs saving from both political parties at the rate things are going. Yes, folks, this time the GOP was fully in bed with the Dems in the Senate on this bogus border bill that had no credibility whatsoever. Folks, we need to seal the border now. If you do not have ID, if you do not have a reason to come across the US border, you must not come in at this time. That's as simple as it needs to be. And Joe Biden caused this because on his first day in office, he undid all of the Trump orders that were successfully, not completely controlling, but certainly significantly controlling the illegal immigration flooding through the southern border of the United States. And again, don't ignore Canada. Things are not good up north. And in fact, some of the scariest people, I think, are sneaking in through Canada. Yes, folks, let's be careful. So what we need is we need to fix the immigration system by telling the Homeland Security people to put on their big boy pants and big girl pants and get the job done. Start processing legal applications quickly, and let's get the right people into this country, and let's start working on getting lots of our graduate students across the country, and some of our undergraduate students who come from other countries want to stay here. They've got problems, and yet we've got a wide open southern border and a questionable northern border. Yes, that's right. There are certainly big fixes that need to happen around here. The only positive of this wasted exercise is that it is, I think, finally time that the GOP will dump useless mumbles Mitch McConnell. I think this is the last straw for the Republican Party with Mitch. Time for him to go home along with Biden and the other idiot Schumer running things in the Senate. 90 to 95% of the asylum claims are bogus. We know that already. And these people aren't coming here to work. They're coming here for free healthcare, free food, free boarding, anything they can get for free. If they wanted to come here and work, they would have done it through the legal system, which would have given them an opportunity to work here. And remember, we have a guest worker program in California that worked pretty well up until the past to come in and pick a harvest. So that there's no excuse for what's going on right now. Again, we need immigration, but we need it done right. And this is a situation that has to be fixed now. The US is $34 trillion in debt. I predict it'll be $35 trillion before the end of the year. We're going to be spending $500 billion next year just on the interest on the national debt. One estimate I've heard, I'm not sure how accurate that is, it's probably low. We do not have the money to spend $500 billion on illegal immigrants. That's what we're talking about. $500 billion in the next year, because we're supporting all of these deadbeats. And this is what we need to do. Seal the border now. It'll cut down on illegal drugs. It'll cut down on human trafficking. It'll cut down on terrorists entering our country. And it'll cut down on the deaths of those illegally crossing. That's right. The blood of many of these poor people who have died either crossing the river or just hiking through the rough land, or once they've gotten to the other side, getting lost out in the desert. There are thousands of people who have died as a result of Biden's failure to enforce the border. And as I said in another recent Saving America, Mexico needs to take its share of responsibility. Time for them to wipe out the drug lords in Mexico along that border. Time for them to take responsibility and act like a responsible country and not like some third world banana republic. That's right. Mexico needs to take its share of the blame here. So let's get it together and get the right people in here. We need engineers, doctors, and other medical professionals, and the select few who will contribute to a cohesive American culture. Folks, it is time for both political parties to get it together in favor of the United States. This is Dr. David D. Shine for Saving America. As always, we welcome your feedback, and you're welcome to subscribe on your favorite platform.